Okay, so first what we're going to do is, since there's 200 people, we're going to do 200 over 1 times, since there's 2/5 of the people want kayaks and 1/4 of the people want motorboats, we have to times by 2/5, then times by 1/4. You have to times because you had to see how many people have both a kayak and a motorboat. So you can do you had to cross cancel, so you can do 205. So 5, and then 5 goes into 200 40 times. Now you can do 40 and 4 cross canceled by 4, and then that would be 10. So 10 times 2 is 20 times 1 is, of course, 20 over 1. So that equals 20 boats. Okay, let's go to number 5. So, since they have 2/5 less than the amount of money I make, and if I make $45,000 per year, so I would do 45,000, and then I would over 1, so I would divide that by 2/5, and 5 and 45,000 could be divided, and then this would make it 9,000. So 9,000 divided 9,000 times 2 would be 18,000. So you change this symbol to a times, so that would be over 1. So that means we're not done yet. So now we have to take my 45,000 that I started out with, and I have to subtract it, since it says less than, by 18,000. And then I would end up with $27,000. So that means this is my answer. So, but you can't forget to have your, so you do $27,000. You can't forget your symbols. Okay, so now for number 6. Since it's the area of a sandbox, you have to times. So I would have to take 1 and 2/5, and that would be, you would have to change it to an improper fraction, so that means it would be 7/5. So I have to take the 10 feet of the one side over 1, and I have to times it by 7/5. I can cross cancel this, so then it would be 14 over 1. So that means the answer would be 14 square feet. Can't forget units. Okay, for number 7, a pile of 20 textbooks are 3 3/4 of an inch. You had to find out how tall is the pile of textbooks. So to find how tall it is, you would think it would be addition, but you'd actually have to do multiplication. So you had to change this to an improper fraction, so it'd be 15 over 4. So you would do the 20 textbooks over 1, and you would multiply it by 15 over 4. You can cross cancel this. Now 15 times 5 is 75 over 1. So the answer is 75 inches.